Welcome back. Thank you all for tuning in. We're here with the Midberry Crunch on Harvest Day from Fennec Genetics. We got the Viparspectra P2000, best suited for a 2x3, 2x4 flowering space here in the 3x3 tent. So this one plant, 1 pound plus challenge. We're going to see what we can pull this little light out of this big plant. So I think this one, again, just like the Miami behind us, came in for 4.5 months from seed to harvest. So I'll have to check the dates, fact check me whenever I started doing this season 2 episode here. So I'll have to take a look at that when I got time. But let's take a look at some of this flower before we yank it all out of here. We'll keep trying to get as many pictures and video as we can as we go through. We'll get some of these closest to the tent door, gonna be a little bit greener, and some of this other flower that was kind of more in direct path of that fan there. So as we kind of go down through the trellis, you see as we get further and further away from the light, not too shabby. And then see where it gets real larvae and dry. Or not dry, sorry, mind you. But anyway, we're gonna waste too much time because we got a lot of work cut out for us. Take note of some of this flower furthest away, closest to the tent walls in the 3x3, how that turned out. A little bit smaller, but it all really depends on the distance from the light. This one turned out all right. So I don't know if we'll be able to get it outside and in some more natural sunlight because it is cloudy and a little rainy today. So we're going to try and do our best as we go through this here. Work with what we got, such is the case this entire both series. So, all right, we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, we're back again real quick. Just gonna show kind of how it pulled through with all this larf, and it's kind of hard to determine kind of where I'm at right now, or what we'll be looking at after the drive, what we're gonna keep and what we're gonna get rid of, because a lot of this stuff is fairly dense for, I mean, how far away it was from the light. So I'm pretty impressed with that. So take a look at that there. Step back out. Yeah, we still got quite a bit to go, but some of this flower is just incredibly frosty. So all of it, pretty happy with it. Come over to the other side here. Come over here and take a look. It's every branch I'm kind of like cutting and like looking at it. Oh wow, fancy that. So what I mean by some of this lower stuff is it's not really airy. It's pretty dense and kind of caught me off. Like this little guy right there, that's obvious. Other than the obvious stuff, but some of this lower stuff that's still green is surprisingly dense. So just interesting to note, like, see if we can find something a larfy, but yeah, so larf like that, that's obvious. Then we come up here and that's fairly dense, it's not too bad. Some of this green stuff, like, yeah, kind of impressed with that. So some more flower from the Midberry Crunch. Take a look at them. Some of these crazy tops here. like that for the most part. So some of the branches under the direct light were a little bit more stacked than the rest of them, but that's because they were directly under. But even some of the other ones that weren't came out pretty nice. So, well, we're nearly halfway there, so we'll see you guys when it's all said and done. Alright, we're back. It's finally been chopped down. We're here the following day. Things got a little late. Forgot to wrap up the video, so here we are. You can see we got it all packed and stacked in there nicely. Some of this flour is just crazy, so in the first 24 to 48 hours, we're going to be watching for the flour to start to lose a little bit of volume. Obviously, we want it to go 48 hours and 24 hours. It's going to kind of tell me that it's drying out a little bit too quick, and we want to kind of slow that down. So we've removed all of our fans on the inside. We got this little gauge here with our RH, so we're sitting at about 58 and 21 degrees Celsius, 58% relative humidity. So with this one, just like the Miami, we had this fair bit of chlorophyll still left in, even after 2 weeks of just flushing our medium down. So we ended up pulling it a little bit earlier because I didn't want to get too much amber on our flour. So no harm, no foul, but for next time, maybe we'll try leaching down our medium 3 weeks prior, because well, with this one in particular, we had so little light, so many nutrients, and just wanting that plant to use up as much as possible. But anyway, you live, you learn. So keep that. See if we can get underneath, take a look at her. So yeah, she's still fairly rich, surprisingly. So, oh well. Noted, but we did want to leave enough gas in the tank to carry us through for that final swell. So I just keep staring at some of this flower. It took me a long time to finish this one up because I kept cutting a branch and looking at it. And I'd cut another one, put it up, and then look at that one. It was just some crazy stuff. And yeah, so, well, that's pretty much it. Wrap things up. There she is, the Mint Berry Crunch from Fennec Genetics. And we'll see you guys when it's all dried and ready to be cured and processed with the final dry weight. So, till then, see you guys next time.